kind of go off. One time, me and him were at a show in Ohio. We wrestled each other.
That's the first problem. You were at a show in Ohio. Hello, folks. Welcome back. This is kind of like a weird show because I had to work late night.
Thank you so much. So I get in the truck. I look
and I'm gonna make like a second video after this. Right now, I'm watching Bruiser Bedlam, so that's what you're hearing a little bit on the side.
And for a 300-pound man, he's
and look at that, Bruiser Bedlam's a beast. With a hooker wife. Why do they always have hooker wives? I've never understood that.
He's holding him against the wall.
Grab someone by the throat. Jesus.
And it's gritted teeth. You're gonna short this kid after he got in the ring and wrestled me. You want to get in the ring and you want to take shots from me, huh, Pug?
Oh, wow.
Get his money. And I'm sitting there going, oh my God.
Bruiser Bedlam's gonna kill someone.
He scared the hell out of that. When we let him go, he dropped to his knees, gasping for air.
Wait, Scott Demore is awesome.
Canine's got that big smile on his face, and he's feeling good about himself. And he goes, "Kid, I don't think that guy's gonna short you on money again." I'm like, no, but Johnny, I'm also pretty sure that guy's never gonna book us again.
That guy's never gonna book us. Oh, he's trying to short Scott Demore. Yeah. If you guys have any comments, just kind of go over here.
He was a gentle soul, you know.
I can't show because that's just a pure
comedian type guy. Like he just
out of here by Viceland. They'll kick me out very simply.
And answer the door naked.
Why do so many wrestlers go around naked?
No. Watch this. The door would open and 300 pounds rock solid muscle, completely naked. And the pizza guy would be like, yeah, that'll be $20, please, sir. And I would laugh so hard.
Dude, that must be hilarious.
He was so funny. I think Johnny Canine needed to be the center.
Johnny Canine's badass.
On him, whatever he had to do to make the boys laugh.
Johnny Canine just did it. He just said, oh, wow. Having this bigger screen makes... You can actually see the whole door of wrestling almost. You can make up some signatures.
There was a band that was going to play before the show. Canine walks up, and of course, he's like, "Hey, buddy, you mind if I play the drums?"
Canine's
so
hilarious.
He gets on there. We do not believe he can play the drums at all. He starts actually playing the drums.
That's awesome. I have no musical talent whatsoever.
Then he gets on the microphone and starts singing. And of all his skills, singing is not one. Wrestlers are falling off of chairs, laughing so hard. And the more we laugh and put it over, the more he's going to do it.
That's great. That's actually pretty cool. And anytime you have a stripper wife, I guess that has to be a bonus somewhere. Jim Cornette, so awesome.
I'm Jim Cornette. I've been a promoter, matchmaker, announcer, manager in professional wrestling for 40 years, and I was the promoter and matchmaker for Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Smoky Mountain Wrestling was one of the last of the...
Yep, Jim Cornette, last of the territories there, folks.
Started specifically to be an old-time territory.
Old-time territory. Southern wrestling feel. Hobo Brazil versus the Great Sabu. Canine Dog of War versus Scott Demore. Oh, the Great Sabu. The hell? 21 Sabu.
The team that I was managing, the Heavenly Bodies.
The Heavenly Bodies.
An event in Michigan. When we got there,
why does it all take place in Michigan?
I saw this big, bald-headed, jacked-up guy. He looked like a turn-of-the-century carnival strongman. He had a big, round head, bald, these big, bulging eyes that he could make that face.
Dude, Jim Cornette's so good at his descriptions.
Across his stomach, true to the crew. I said, there's got to be some way that we could bring this guy to Tennessee where they've never seen him before.
Brought him from Tennessee.
We need a heel. We need a badass.
That's Bruiser Bedlam.
In the locker room that night, I said, would you be interested in coming to Tennessee and working for me 3 or 4 days a week if we can come to some agreement? He said, yeah, Jimmy, I'm all over it.
Dude, he's so good. Jim Cornette has goofy hair.
The tattoo, true to the crew. So, guys, I was in jail one time. And all of the guys in jail, we decided we were going to get that tattoo when we got out. And I said, well,
jail tattoo.
Once you got out of jail, you know,
Is anybody gonna check? No, Jimmy, you don't understand. These guys, you say you're gonna do something, you do it.
You do it.
That was the first time that I got an inkling that Bruiser had a checkered past.
Bruiser potential. Whoa, look at that young Lance Storm. That's hilarious.
We love our house. Been here for
Oh,
years.
commercial time, so let's see here. So I have to check on something. So you guys get to see the inner workings, yes, of the animal of the Hobo studio. So let's see here. I have to find it.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Want to take your combo for an adult swim? 8 limited edition collectibles from all your favorite shows. It's the only part of your meal you won't want to eat. Like them all as part of the adult swim meal. Only at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. A team that spans the world.
Oh man! Damn it! Hooked up with some loser. Look at those.
And a team that understands the world.
Yeah, baby.
Hey everyone.
Oh my goodness! Look at that.
This is so good. They're gonna be blown away.
Why does fitness have to look like this when it could be as simple as this? Mix Fitness uses science-backed heart rate technology to customize every workout so you can maximize your results. Because this isn't real life, but Mix is. Get started at mixfitness.com.
JG Wentworth, how can I help you get cash?
I want to pay off my debt and move into my own place, but I need cash now to do it.
Let's see if we can help. Do you get regular payments from an insurance
Where
company? For example,
is
from a
payments?
personal injury settlement or car accident?
Yes, monthly, and it's been working out okay. The thing is, it's my money and I need it now.
Right. So how does this sound? In exchange for some or all of your future payments, we give you a lump sum of cash now. And since this isn't a personal loan, there's no credit check. What will you do with more cash? Buy a car, get an apartment, go to school? After all, it's your money. Use it when you need it. Call now and get a $100 gift card for receiving a quote. Call 877-CASH now for your
Oh,
free
there we
Cash
go. I
Now
can
quote.
shrink it a little
That's
bit.
877-CASH now. Call now.
Thanks, JG Wentworth.
Every day was a mission.
I was 16 years old and it came so natural to me.
Here's my sister, 5'3", running.
This is where the party is at. I'm not gonna lie, it felt good to be a gangster.
I was having the time of my life with my wife. That's why there was no stopping me.
Actually, wait a second.
The bag opens up. Diamonds. Gucci,
Diamonds!
high-tech police watches. I mean, you name it.
We knew that what we were doing had consequences, but we just didn't care. She goes like, "That's that motherfucker there." Next thing you know, I see coming out the driver's side a gun.
Points the gun right in my face. Just shoots me.
What the?
Yeah, that's what gangsters do. They shoot and kill people. So,
I was a teenage felon. New episode Monday at 10. Part of Investigation Night on Vice.
After a fortuitous encounter backstage with Johnny Canine, promoter Jim Cornette prepares for Johnny's arrival at Smoky Mountain Wrestling in Tennessee. I didn't think that Johnny Canine was a great wrestling name. I thought, what can you call this guy? Well, Dick the Bruiser was one of the most famous major box office attractions in wrestling. When his promotion was in its dying days, had a television show called Bruiser Bedlam.
Bruiser Bedlam.
Rebranded a lot of guys. It's like the Thrill Seekers. Jericho and I had wrestled with Sudden Impact, but
Yes!
the Thrill Seekers would resonate better with his audience.
We're going to rock America.
Chris Jericho and Lance Storm, the Thrill
Spent
Seekers.
time in Smoky Mountain Wrestling in '94.
Let's start with Chris Jericho, the Thrill Seeker.
The moves you're seeing now, you don't see many American wrestlers making these moves. These are international moves.
I'll come back to that.
Bringing this new guy in, and it was
Now that I'm kind of figuring stuff out.
Oh, it used to be Johnny
It's hilarious.
Okay.
I remember he was on his way down to the States. It was a really cold day, and he was driving a Jeep at the time.
This is so cool.
Top on with no coat. I go, what are you doing?
Dude, he's Canadian. He's used to the cold. It's like me from being from Michigan. Cold doesn't faze me. What are you talking about? That's hilarious.
Wearing the most minimal of shirts, maybe like a string gym tank top.
String gym tank top.
Gigantic dude in the tank top, shorts and flip flops. You're just like, oh my god, who is this guy? You know, is he going to be a crazy
Insane. That's awesome though. Oh, it's so good to hear him. So soft spoken though. Dick the Bruiser. I like to drink 96 beers. Bruiser Bedlam. Oh.
His first night in, we had a handicap match against Bullet Bob Armstrong.
Whoa.
Who was the all-time legend in wrestling of that area.
Bullet Bob Armstrong, one of the patriarch of the Armstrong clan.
People were like, beat Bob Armstrong? Nobody beat Bob Armstrong.
Except for Bruiser Bedlam.
Credibility in their eyes. We did videos with him where he could drop it.
Jeez, Steiner props, man.
His bare hand. One time, he said, Jimmy, I could break a beer bottle over my head. Okay. So we got the camera rolling.
Breaking a beer bottle over your head.
It didn't break. I'm like, Bruiser, you know, we can gimmick that. No, I can do it.
He used to wear a real beer bottle, too.
Now the knot's coming up on his head. I got it.
I got it.
Now he's bleeding. So I took the bottle and baked it. Put it in some cold water, let it crack a little bit, hand it to him, said, now break it.
Yeah.
You got a guy bleeding on television screaming, I'm going to kill you. I believe you.
That's sick.
At the time, other than wrestling, what did you know that he did for a living?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Johnny Canine grew up in a rough neighborhood where criminality
was
another option. My name is Bill Dunphy. I'm a now retired crime and justice journalist. Hamilton was an industrial powerhouse, and in the 70s and 80s, that has really declined. So the opportunities for someone of Johnny's
Bullet
age
Bob Armstrong versus
very different
Bruiser Bedlam. That's
10
awesome.
years, 15 years earlier.
Johnny grew up borderline poor, barely making it. So the rest
Johnny Canine wasn't his real name though. That's like the weird
not
thing.
near as much as he wanted. So that's why he worked for a family. I'm not going to say the name.
The Gravel family, which was a big family in Hamilton.
Freaking punching nails in a board. Holy crap. What the hell's wrong with you?
He had acquaintances among all the traditional organized crime families. People who had debts would give a percentage of the debt
to on his head.
Johnny Canine, and he would take a profit off it, and he would take the money. And it was a lot easier for Johnny to do it because of the support of his acquaintance.
A few times he'd come home with blood on his shoes, wash his hands. And that was one of the ways he made his cash.
He looks like a psycho. That's so awesome.
As a low-level enforcer, Johnny has even bigger dreams for his life of crime.
Oh man, for getting sketchy, that's it.
Was with the Red Devils, and he would
The
always
Red
remember
Devils,
stories
Jesus.
when he was a kid, and his brother and all his bros would pull up on their Harleys and pull into the driveway.
Why there's such a nerd on this
He
show,
always
man?
wanted to be with the bike gang, and that's
Biker.
what happened. He started hanging out with the same
MFFM.
Johnny rapidly integrates himself into the world of
MFFM.
biker gangs when he joins one of Canada's
Bad
most
news.
notorious groups, the Satan's Choice Motorcycle.
Freaking it's Canada. It's not like the Hells Angels.
The offer of him opening
Bunch
up
of
a
loser
shop in
Canadians.
Hamilton, and he jumped
Losers. Boo Canada. How about that?
Elected as the president, and he ran the show.
He was the
Mark Carlos was
president of Men at Arms. Those are some sick puppies.
Nobody that I know ever came up that fast. Even though I didn't like it personally, I understood. Because if you want to look at the big picture is money.
When people hear in
All
the
about the money.
drug crime world that you got Johnny Canine backing you, you make more money. People are scared, right? So
Or terrified.
it's easy for him to make 20, 30 grand in a matter of 20 minutes. It's no joke.
Whoa.
Well, Johnny had heat written all over, next door to eat bars and restaurants in your hometown.
He had heat written all over him.
It was decided that some attention has to go on this new chapter. So I was assigned to Hamilton and the Johnny Keenan.
I'm the Monty. Make fun of Canada
He was
forever.
making a lot of money illegally at that point, but he loved wrestling. He'd go and wrestle for $200.
Johnny's two-sided lifestyle was never more evident.
He made $20,000 being a goon, and then he enjoyed wrestling for like $200 a match. Whoa.
He would find himself crashing at a famous flophouse.
Yeah, the famed, or I guess infamous more, the Smoky Mountain Flophouse. There'd be 4 or 5 of them living there at any
Smoky
one time.
Mountain
Chris Jericho was
Flophouse.
flopping there for a while. Some of the other guys that were just starting out in wrestling.
And then suddenly, whenever Bruiser was in town, he just decided to live it.
What's Flophouse?
He always, hey buddy, I'm gonna live here. I'm gonna do my share. Hey buddy.
So in his mind, his share was washing the dishes.
That's
I went
fine.
to the cupboard to grab a plate, and I pulled a plate. There's all these pieces of food kind of crusted
He
on.
wasn't good at it though.
I watched the next time Bruiser does the dishes, and Bruiser's idea of doing the dishes was just holding the dish underneath the water and then going like this and putting it back. The dish is clean. So the next time he went, hey, buddy, dude, it's fine. You're the guest in the house.
That's hilarious.
You partake the garbage out or whatever,
Take the garbage
He
out.
was a good roommate as far as someone to hang out with. As far as contributing anything to the living
Did
situation.
absolutely nothing.
As a person, he was always a lot of fun.
Fun guy, I guess.
The first month or
That's
so of
hilarious.
Smoky Mountain Wrestling, we basically put Bruiser in with all of the guys that understood what to do to get the monster over. We were having a big event at the Knoxville Civic Coliseum.
Oh, jeez, Knoxville.
Was in one main event.
Is this a riot in Knoxville?
Versus Randy Macho Man Savage.
Oh, Bruiser Bedlam. Oh, yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah.
This is your guy, right? He's gonna be.
This is your
he's
guy,
gonna be in
yeah.
one time. Let me put him over.
Randy would put anyone over, man. Randy was so good. How dare Rick Faber, Ric Flair ever say anything bad about the Macho Man? The Macho Man's like, oh, yeah, I want to put him over. I'll do the job, yeah.
But Bruiser Bedlam pinned Randy Savage 1, 2, 3.
That's cool, though. Randy Savage is the ultimate professional. I don't care what you said.
Here I am, but I'm not that job guy anymore. You're gonna go down the just like Macho Man.
Jeez.
Was his biggest
Scared.
match of his entire
Woo.
career. And I think he did a very good job with what he was given to work with for that period of time he was in Smoky Mountain. By Thanksgiving, Christmas time, we had to change talent over again. I couldn't find a spot for him. He took it well. He said, hey, Jimmy, no worries. Hey, I've had a great time. And he went back to Hamilton.
Oh, geez, that's a bad
There was
idea.
not one single issue that I can recall in 9 months of
Whoa.
having Bruiser Bedlam in my locker rooms or at the Smoky
He's
Mountain
really a good. Oh, Jake the Snake Roberts.
I would almost have to see videotape
Ooh,
of him
yeah.
actually blowing something up.
He blew up a police station. Oh wow, this is great though. Vintage Macho Man. Oh, commercial time. I have to get back to some stuff. Let's see here. Savage is freaking insane. Let's see here. That over there. Yep, this is what happens inside the Hobo Studios, folks. This is why it takes me so long to make videos sometimes.
MLW Fight Week. Tonight at 10 on Vice.
Honey just got its own stinger. Sweet heat drizzled over hand-breaded chicken, crispy bacon, and melty Swiss. This honey
Is that like a funk
the new
season?
honey hand-breaded chicken sandwich at Carl's Jr. Hardee's.
Another beer or something different?
How about this super filling IPA?
IPA is a good beer. Don't make fun of it. Let's see on the inserts.
I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I can't tell you the last time I looked at my credit card statement.
What does Dave want from Santa wish list?
I don't really want anything. I just want peace on earth, goodwill, and
Good justice. A man was talking on the phone. Two dudes got in a car for a chat. They said they knew the title, and it was about that money. What the hell was that? Somebody else walked past. He had a multiracial crew discussing titties and ass. A guy in a shirt that said Rebel Gang. I believe the announcers refer to this as Ultimate Toe Jam. Fun motherfucker! Fuck you! Men argued on the street. A bus drove by. I believe one of these men was named Cheese. Believe, Dope, and Creed. Men shouted at each other. They were willing to fight. But they threw him into the trunk of the car and they just ran away. Another man came up and said, I got you. And Vinny, I was fine with the gunfight. They all want to get that money. Now, positives, large-breasted honeys. Something about serving candy-ass motherfuckers. It just got real, and men shot guns at each other. I don't give a shit. It's a thrill to be shot at. I believe they said that it must be a great adrenaline rush. Who's who hates who's up whose side, who's on whose side. All right, Vinny. Just as fast as you can go, bam, bam, bam. Die tonight if they don't get it together. Bam, bam, bam. Boot cowboy wearing mother. Bam, bam, bam. And take this money from us, man. Bam, bam, bam. Now, let me get this straight. Are you sure that Uncle Murda came out? No. Okay. Because I want.
Watch college football for only $10 your first month.
Cooking felt hard. But that was before the always pan. Best nonstick ever. Cooks 3 things at once and comes with genius accessories. It's kind of life-changing.
We knew that what we were doing had consequences, but we just didn't care.
I was 16 years old. I'm not gonna lie, it felt good to be a gangster.
That's why there was no stopping me.
This was a whole other level.
She just points the gun right in my face and just shoots me. I thought it was
Yeah, that's called having a bad relationship there, buddy.
I was a teenage felon. New episode, Monday at 10. Part of Investigation Night on Vice.
What the hell
After
did I say?
Smoky Mountain Wrestling, he was doing smaller shows. He just wasn't happy. The shows were smaller. His heart was truly broken. All he wanted to do was make it, you know?
Maybe he was hoping that, a bigger break in wrestling would completely remove him from that other life. Or again, that could be me trying to make him the person I want him to be.
He probably would have made a great wrestling guy, like that Hulk Hogan fella and stuff like that, right? He was a showman. He loved the attention. But he went down the wrong path.
I don't know. I'll figure that out
His
later.
life isn't for somebody looking to make it big.
Oh man, I'm talking about life and crime. This is like getting sad now.
So we'll sit in front of the clubhouse, monitoring who's coming, who's going, who's associating with who, so on and so forth. And Johnny will come out sometimes and he'll say, what are you guys up to? Wasting the taxpayers' dollars.
Oh, Johnny Bedlam. Yelling at the cops. Why are you in front of my house? That's not good.
Thinking you're more intelligent, thinking that you're untouchable.
Wow, I feel kind of sad now.
I don't know.
I'll figure something out.
It's not good.
We get information from him without him really knowing. Like his bike's in the shop, he has to go get his bike later. So, little pieces of intelligence that always was him.
Going to the chop shop. That's not good.
With constant visual surveillance.
Jeez, I actually think I remember Bruiser Bedlam. I was saying, I forget it was Smoky Mountain or if it was on like some wrestling show. Like
We
in the
noticed
80s.
early in our investigation
He's
that there was
nuts.
a relationship.
He looks like someone you'd see in the AWA
James
though.
Joyce and the Sudbury, they seem to hang out more. Johnny Canine
Then he
formed a
just went
relationship
downhill,
with
man.
a member of the Sudbury chapter by the name of Michael Dubé. Michael Dubé was probably the most dangerous
Former
biker that I've
member.
ever met.
Jeez, this guy's gonna have a hit on him.
On one particular night,
Terrible.
they decided, let's go to the Solid Gold. And the Solid Gold was a adult entertainment
Strip club.
place. all the Sudbury members fold up their colors and they put them in their saddlebags. And Johnny Canine said, "What are you guys doing?" He says, "Well, I can't wear colors and it's all gold. It says no colors." Johnny said, "Hell with that. We're
Hell with that.
wear our colors in here."
He went from,
Whoa.
I'm just a wrestler, to he's Al Capone. And when you get the Al Capone syndrome, that means you can do whatever you want.
Well, in the solid gold, the staff said, "We can't serve you. There's a no color policy here, and we'd like you to leave."
Bad
The
idea.
single choice members dug their heels in and says, "No, the Sudbury police are called, and there's a face-off basically between the Sudbury police and the safety
Cops
choice.
show
They
up
say
at
Joyce
a
back
strip
down.
club.
Johnny Canine and Mike Dubé talk about how upset they were with what happened at the Solid Gold. So they decided that they would bomb the strip club.
Bomb a strip club, holy shit.
Hamilton group
Whoa.
offered to arrange the explosives in the bombs. Johnny doesn't know there's been a change in the plans, and Michael Dubé decides that this bomb is not going to go to the Solid Gold. He decides that this bomb is going to go to
Police department. Oh,
so they went and they
the Mounties.
in an alley beside police headquarters.
Jeez.
They blew a hole in a brick wall.
That's a bad idea, bombing a police station.
A phone call was basically made to Johnny.
One
Member
phone
called
call.
him and says, "Yeah, the police station got bombed in Sudbury." You can tell in his conversation that Johnny's confused.
He didn't know he was manipulated, I think, until the downfall.
Oh, he didn't know. He just wanted to take out a strip club.
Police station bombing.
Police
Law
station
enforcement
bombing.
prepares for an elaborate
Dude, that's just like reason for the cops to go.
1997. So we have a lot of members in Hamilton on narcotics charges, on extortion charges, collecting money. Plus, we also have the bomb. Now, when we go into the Hamilton clubhouse, they did everything they could to prevent us from coming in, and that was all Johnny's doing. He put barriers in front of doors so we can't ram doors and
They
things
freaking
like that.
made a.
So we had to blow a hole in the wall to enter the building.
The cops had to blow a hole in the wall. Dude, they made their place a fortress.
So they're coming
It's a
in
freaking
with
biker
flashbangs.
compound now. The hell? Dude, these some whacked out characters there, man. Hope you guys can hear me. And my microphone away. I'll figure something out.
I thought they were dead. I thought gangsters were coming into the house.
Gangsters. That's worse than the
Then
gangsters.
I realized
It's the
I looked
cops.
to see all the boots.
Those are police.
50 SWAT team members came bursting.
Oh, Canada has a SWAT team. I thought they had the Mounties. Boo, Canada. I'm the Mountie. I really probably shouldn't be joking about that, but still. Jeez, this is weird. Oh, no, this actually happens too much. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Only pay for what
You're not getting rid of helicopter. Let's see if I can read my own handwriting now.
I can maybe eat 2 cheeseburgers and a cherry lemonade.
Oh, yeah. What size? Route 44?
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home.
And if you're gonna do it wrong, do it right.
Well, if you're going to
Eat the dessert.
eat
Buy
it
the
dessert.
shoes. Besides, the drink is half off.
You have too many shoes.
I know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's make second parts of this.
Frigidaire induction heats faster.
Boom! Guys, it's dynamite. Now I'm done.
So it's a breeze.
You're done for sure.
Bacon motivation. That's using your
What did I
Frigidaire.
do? Did I wake up this morning?
If Philly
What
Garcia
did I do?
listened to those who rejected him,
Oh, let's check out some games here.
that's the fighting spirit.
Oh,
Fighting spirit.
Keep it as easy and delicious as possible. Not a ton of prep involved, and there's so little cleanup.
I'm finally the kingdom of home castle, but my castle has leaks. So I use Thumbtack to find electricians,
that.
roofers, and plumbers. I can check out reviews, prices, and book the pro I like on the app. So anytime something breaks, I know exactly where to go. Download Thumbtack today.
You know what hurts? But you know what's painless? Using ZocDoc to find a dentist, podiatrist, and ophthalmologist.
I'm getting kicked in the nuts. That's what hurts.
Easy.
Roy and Debbie retired, then had to face a volatile market. They contacted their personal capital advisor and checked our free retirement planner. Now they feel confident and no longer worry about what the market may bring. Start today at personalcapital.com.
When we say while the rest of us die, last year has been a great example of how the rest of us have literally died. They spend.
The wealthy would rather spend money on their lawyers than pay higher taxes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Members of Congress received tens of millions of dollars in PPP loans. These members of Congress were often already among the richest members of Congress. Big rise.
Jeff Bezos made $80 billion, retired, and went into space, while the rest of us have to stay here and work every day like a slave.
While the rest of us?
No, you have a choice in jobs. Stupid.
People thought this was the end of their life. Die.
Those people truly had no warning.
This is unsustainable. The average American now dies in debt.
While the rest of us die. Narrated by Jeffrey Wright. New season premieres Thursday, October 21st at 10 on Vice.
The Hamilton Wentworth Regional Police Emergency Response Unit moved in on the Satan's Choice Clubhouse on Lottridge Street. Club President Johnny Canine
The what?
is on bail in
The Wentworth Police?
thanks to the
That's
bombing
not
of
good.
Sunbury Police Station
Whoa.
in December of 1996.
For the bombing of a police station.
Having all of the personal stories of, hey buddy, how you doing? It's okay, Bruiser, how you doing? Big hug.
Bruiser Bedlam.
And then you get your stepdad going, is this your friend? And I'm like,
Oh.
my friend, the man that tried to blow up the police station.
Yes. Yes.
It was a great
Yes.
moment, and
Yes.
the police arranged this moment where they took the crane and they lifted the Satan's Choice logo off the side.
Oh, whoa. They used a crane? The cops in the U.S. wouldn't do that. They would just tear it down. It would be demolished. Wrecking ball, everything. That's the end of that.
It was his life. Johnny made a spontaneous utterance when he was arrested, where he basically turned to me and he said, Lenny, that wasn't for the police station, that was for the solid gold.
Oh!
In this case, Johnny Canine was interrogated by a biker squad officer
Interrogated.
who just knows how to lean on him enough to get him to point at something.
With wiretap evidence and Johnny
Wiretaps.
Canane's statement to
Holy
authorities,
crap.
Michael Dubé
The Mounties actually have their stuff together, man.
behind the police station bombing, and Johnny is released on bail.
Johnny's
One
released
of
on
their
bail.
unwritten rules is you don't make any statement to the police. You don't assist them in their investigation. So when he comes out of jail, they remove him from the club.
Oh, he got outed.
He was
That
being
sucks.
accused of being a rat. I would see a friend of ours and, hey, how's
The
it going?
Fink.
And this one guy turned on me and said, your man's a rat. And I just up and cracked the guy. I mean, I stuck up for Johnny no matter what. I was
You're his
so in
wife,
love with
man.
him. I was
Ion
blinded by him.
Crotier. I can't even
But I went from
Crotier.
being proud and happy to be with
By
him
court order.
to being really nervous and scared for my life. The police would pull me over randomly. An undercover officer would just get out and come to my window, and I'd get really mad. What did you pull me over for? I'm not doing anything wrong. Listen,
The coppers.
I just
You have
wanted
no
to
rights
leave
in
your
Canada.
life in danger. Telling me
I'm the
there's a hit on
Mountie.
me and John. Yeah, it was really scary. It was really scary. In January of 2000, he went off to prison for bombing the police station.
Whoa, he went to prison
He
too.
was about 2
Canadian
years
prison.
old, I believe. And yeah, I had to get far away from all the troubles that Johnny brought.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Then I was like, this is my escape route. So I left with clothes on our backs, basically, and off to Vancouver I went.
Oh, she went to Vancouver? That's a scuzzball part of Canada.
Tracy flees with her children to the west coast of Canada in a desperate attempt to start a new life.
I divorced him. I had moved on.
Oh, smack. He pulled you out of the strip club, though. Sweet. God damn.
He got released. He told me that he missed me and everything, but honestly, I think that he was being run out of his own hometown, and he thought British Columbia was the best thing for him. He flew across, landed at Vancouver Airport, and as soon as I saw him at the airport, I was so in love with him. I wanted to believe what he was telling me. I told him, I said, let's turn something bad into something really good.
Now they started
one time wanting to open a wrestling school. Instead, he went to prison again.
Yeah, they never learn, do they? The men and the women never learn. Once bad, always bad.
We knew that what we were doing had consequences.
Let's see. Let's go to some gaming stuff now.
16 years old. I'm not gonna lie. It felt good to be a gangster.
That's why there was no stopping me.
This was a whole other level.
She points the gun right in my face.
Oh, I'm in gold level 3. Sweet.
I was a teenage felon.
Holy shit, I moved up in the world.
Part of investigation night on Vice.
As someone who resembles someone else, I appreciate the Liberty Mutual.
Oh, I think it's all the builder. Yeah.
This fatty.
Dragon Ball Z.
Big baby daddy.
Big bad booty daddy.
Named Slim. SLYMM.
No.
Which I think would be Slime. The Fat Pack and their crew celebrating backstage shot him in pistols in the head from point blank range. Uncle Murda told Slick Wagner Brown he needed to handle his business, said he needed winners, firearms,
and bitches.
As a Slim grabbed the fan and laid him out with a spinning slime.
Thug assassin. He pushed down, he leaned for it. Bam!
There's a security guard there with a sweet ass mullet. No boners.
I probably would sooner take that than this.
Oh, that's a great spot. Kill this cop.
Because the actual splot actually is
Kill this cop. Moonsault, leg drop, Wagner Brown just clotheslined his head off. Cartwheels and flippy doos. Okay, I like the show.
You know what?
Low Life Louie and Murder One brawled out the street and then into an alley. Suddenly, we don't know where this came from.
Big baby daddy. Said before, it's an hour long. We won't have any idea what's going on.
Good action. Thug assassins.
Thug assassins.
Thug assassins. Thug assassins.
Thug assassin.
Thug assassins.
Thug assassin. Thug assassins.
X-Chair continues to be at the forefront of change, which is why we've launched the all-new X-Chair with Elemax. Elemax combines gentle body temperature regulation with stress-meeting massage.
Dude, I'm not doing good.
Working from home or at the office. Feel more refreshed in seconds with dual fans that actively deliver a cooling airflow. Or you can wrap your back in the soothing warmth of heat therapy and access 4 combinations of massage for deep relief from tension. Our patented dynamic variable lumbar support and SciFlow Infinite Recline technology remain unchanged. Order an X-Chair with Elemax today. Use code TV and get $50 off plus a free footrest. Hey, change happened, and we've made it a good thing with all new Elemax from X-Chair. Now the future feels better than ever before. Order X-Chair with Elemax today. Use code TV and get $50 off plus a free footrest.
Get ready.
If I hit the ceiling! Oh my God!
MLW.
Big stories.
I could have done worse, I guess.
After only a few months in British Columbia, Johnny's criminal past as an enforcer comes back to haunt him. He's arrested for a double murder committed in Ontario back in 1998.
The Gilbanks were murdered in 1998. The lawyer and her husband, Lynn and Fred Gilbank. It looked like a stolen car was used to drive the killer to their
Oh
house
man, that
at 5 in the
sucks.
morning. The killer
Hey, Cheese
went up
Pup,
the
look over
stairs
there.
with a shotgun.
It's the Hobo cat.
Fred
She knows
Eubank
what's
came
up.
out, was shot
How
twice,
are you?
and died in the home.
You on the other side,
Killer
Bedlam, Bruiser
continued
too?
on to the
You're
bedroom
too fuzzy.
where Linfield Bank
I can never go to jail. Who'd take care of my kitty cat?
and she was
There
shot
she
4
goes.
times. In searching for
Saunters
motives
out.
for this, they
Yeah,
went through all
shakes
of
her
these
fluff a little bit.
and Gravel drug case
Flops
was
her,
one that
who
had
licks
troubled
herself
her,
on
and she
camera.
had mentioned
It's hilarious.
to
Oh,
someone
look
else
at that
that she was
fuzzy
concerned
worm.
about the safety of her
There's a black fuzzy snake in my
police
house,
theory
folks.
was that it was an attempt to intimidate the legal community and other criminals from ratting on the Gravel family.
Oh wow! Oh, there she goes.
Johnny Canine
Just looks
and
her
Andre Gravel were charged with murder about 9 years later.
Murder was the case that they gave him. Oh.
I had a voicemail message from Scott Demore. And it was just like, did you hear about Canine? I'm like, oh no. I thought he died. And I called Scott Demore back and said, yeah, he's been charged with a double murder. Which is like, what?
Scott Demore's like, what?
It's hard for me to picture the guy who was willing to stand beside me through thick and thin, no matter
Well,
what.
Scott Demore,
See how
he's still there too, which is pretty cool.
could do something at that level.
Jacob Fatu.
Maybe I'm naive.
Oh, wait a second.
But that's just not the John I knew.
So he spent 20 months in jail and got released.
The police didn't
Well,
have a
Parka,
it was withdrawn.
Hammerstein.
Gravel, Johnny Canine.
Oh, wait, MLW. I might have to catch this sometime.
In 2006,
For Thursdays, I Hobo
were
though.
withdrawn against Johnny
Maybe
and
next time.
Andre Gravel when prosecutors determined there was no real prospect of conviction.
No
Gravel
prospect of
subsequently sues
conviction.
authorities in Ontario,
That's right.
alleging malicious prosecution, and obtains an undisclosed amount in the settlement.
Oh, he just
Johnny
made a
never
pile of
killed
money,
Bill
man.
Banks. That was a load of crap. Okay. So he came back to BC in 2007. That's when I remarried him.
Aw.
And
Should I get my
yeah.
pen ready for predictions? Yeah.
Johnny's saying, what am I going to do for money? I said, movie industry.
Movie industry. Canadian films. What?
Not a great actor.
It's a terrible actor. What are you
He tried
talking
his best, and he had a lot of fun doing it. You know?
He had
But,
fun doing it.
then he
Did not pay the
was
bills
in
though.
North Vancouver and saw Hell's Angel. Then he started talking to the United Nations, and he comes home bragging, and I'm like, what? Wait a minute, we're going backwards here. You're supposed to be changing.
Wait a
your life.
second. You go from one biker gang to the Hells Angels? What the heck is wrong with you? Wrestling, clothesline wrestling.
He tried to hide it from me, but it didn't work.
Go from some loser gang in Canada to the Hells Angels. Didn't you learn your lesson?
And
Yes.
he go, wait a minute, I'm going to spray it with whiskey and Coca-Cola. It'll weigh more and we'll make more money. I'm like, you're crazy.
What?
So we'd be there spraying the weed all over my kitchen floor, and I'd be
Weed with whiskey and Coca-Cola.
He was coming home with 20, 30 grand just stacked in the bank.
Jesus.
And I'm like,
What the hell's wrong with this guy?
you're doing the same thing you were doing in Hamilton.
Police say these are the faces of the UN gang, and investigators want them
The
all in
UN
jail.
gang?
In 2008, a botched hit on behalf of the United Nations gang would result in the death of an innocent young man.
Ooh, that's never
The
good.
vendettas that were going on between these
That's no joy, folks.
John was picked up by the police and
He's wearing a freaking LA King shirt.
And he was charged in 2009 for...
Dude, he's a freak looking man.
I was 9 months pregnant when he was arrested. And
So that's like her
day
third
that he
kid with
went
the
into
same guy.
custody, I didn't
They
know
never
at the
learn.
time that was the last day he would ever be free.
Aww. He must have died in jail then, because I haven't heard of his passing.
Fresh baked biscuits and hand-breaded chicken.
Aw,
That's
come
a
on. There's
breakfast
only
meal.
8 minutes left.
Hot
Boo.
honey to the mix.
So let me
You'll
check
never
out some
hit snooze
stuff.
again. The new hot honey hand-breaded chicken biscuit at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. Get it before it's gone.
Another beer or something different?
How about this?
More beer.
On a dark, aged goat's milk.
Whoa.
Even ginger highball.
Chicago. Boring emails.
They're helpful but annoying. They always leave us snoring. Accidents are boring. The Progressive family.
So, when do you all go home?
Never. We're here for you 24/7.
How terrifying.
Protection's so good, it's scary. The Addams Family too, now playing everywhere. 2 out of 3 guys experience hair loss by age 35. Kinda scary. That's why I use Keeps. Keeps offers clinically proven treatments. And the sooner you start, the more hair you can keep. It started for $1 a day at Keeps.com.
What can you expect from ButcherBox? 100% grass-fed beef, organic free-range chicken, humanely raised pork, and so much more. All with free shipping right to your door. Sign up today to get free ground beef for the life of your membership.
When you buy a brand new car, it loses roughly 50% of its value in the first 3 years. Not the case when you buy a great used car with Shift. Of course, if you really want to waste a bunch of money on a brand new car, you can just do this. Technically, that's littering, so I'm going to go back and pick all that up.
Save big when you shop the Shift Anniversary Sale, happening now for a limited time. Shift. Used cars never felt so new.
When you saw Luna, you were seeing a monster come to life.
Yes, Luna Vachon's next.
Crazy, wild, satanic. It would go from like, oh, thank you so much, oh, that's so sweet, to what are you doing? What are you talking about?
Yes.
She's schizophrenic. That's some serious shit.
DarkSide of the Ring.
Yes, Luna Vachon. Next Thursday. That should be a good one too.
Johnny Canine
Johnny
pleads guilty
Canine.
to conspiracy to commit murder. However, the first-degree murder charge has stayed. After serving 4 years of his prison sentence, Johnny is released to a halfway house in Toronto.
Oh man,
He was supposed to come back to Vancouver.
Supposed to come back.
In 6 weeks. But instead, the police came to my door and they said, "Do you know Ion Couture?" And I said, "Yeah."
Ion Couture.
Oh shit.
Oh
I said,
shit.
"What's going on?"
That's not what you want to hear.
He said to me, "Ion passed away this morning."
Oh, that's sad. Why are these episodes so freaking sad? I mean, at least the Brawl for All wasn't sad. That had to do with wrestling. Macho Man, you kind of knew the story, but that was kind of uplifting a little bit. Mainly because he had his brother Lanny Poffo speaking about him. The genius.
Ion William Couture, a.k.a. Johnny Canine.
This is depressing me now. I know it's the dark side of the ring, but jeez.
He died of a heart attack, and probably because of his lifestyle.
I know he was in trouble.
Lifestyle.
On the West Coast. So
Yeah, I know he was
there
doing
was a hot shot
jail.
because he wanted him gone. You know, and somebody gave him some good stuff.
Gave him some bad stuff. That's terrible.
He just couldn't do it.
The reason he died is because he got maced by the guards in prison. They had to scrape his lungs. So, you know, there's a lot more to that. But
They scraped
Somebody
his
sent me
lungs.
the headline, Natural Causes Succeed Where Lobsters and Gangsters Fail. Johnny Canine is dead.
The lobsters and gangsters. Whoa, in a Chicago
And I
newspaper?
started laughing, and I just thought,
Jeez.
if Johnny Canine,
If he saw that
his own headline
obituary.
says that, that's
This is a StreamYard.
That charisma that
Yep.
folk heroes. Al Capone was
Streaming
a very dangerous
for a little
person.
bit. This has been the Dark Side of the Ring. This has been actually a pretty good episode so far. This is a StreamYard. John Morrison.
They made him a folk
You're going on the list, John
And
Morrison.
these types of
Hopefully you're the real John
sort of
Morrison.
fit Johnny Canine. I mean, we're still talking about him. I mean, yeah. Johnny's death certainly doesn't bring closure. Horrible double murder.
I think you're joining already. I think.
We lost one of our opportunities to find out what
Because I know I can see your chats up there.
good people were murdered.
But I don't even know what this. I honestly have no idea what a StreamYard is.
if you owed a
I just know instead of doing the Impact Wrestling thing, I want to do the Dark Side of the Ring.
The wrong people trying to make money, not
But yeah, you can
realizing
definitely
how
join
deep
that.
he was in with
I
guys that
guess.
were killing
I don't even know how you join.
No, I totally disagree with what Tracy was
But I don't
saying.
think it's a StreamYard though.
Johnny K9
I think this is
a
just a live
very
stream.
dangerous person.
I honestly I have no clue what a StreamYard is though.
Believe that,
But thank you very much though for checking me out. I hope you were able to hear at least part of it. Just not me like blabbering over it.
I don't doubt for a minute that he's involved in arms.
If you ask the wrestlers he shared a locker room with, couldn't be a nicer guy.
See, this is so weird. This is a tale of two people. You have Bruiser Bedlam, super nice wrestler guy, versus like Ian Couture, who's like freaking gangster extraordinaire.
They can't canonize him as a saint and just mourn his loss. There's this other side, and having those emotions inside of who he really was.
When you bring on guests to talk.
In my experience, he was.
I did not know that.
He could get.
I don't even know how to bring guests on. I wish I could. That'd be nice. Generally, the best I do is that I use old technology. I use like cell phone stuff.
For guys, you know.
So I'll be doing that next. I will look that up though. StreamYard. And you are, by the way, on. There's my cat. You're on the Hobo list for later tonight too. Hopefully, if I ever get to that video.
Go back and
if I get to get some semblance of sleep for tomorrow.
Go back to wrestling. You know, you followed this life 3 years. You're gonna be somewhere else.
I will keep that in mind for the next time I do one of these though. Although I have no clue how to do that though.
He tried to move from.
Although I think I could do it on Skype. I'm not too sure. Oh.
As a wrestler,
I don't want person listening to me. I'm so happy.
And he got the edge of that, but didn't stay. He didn't have what it takes to last there either.
I should somehow set that up
have no idea
one day.
K9.
Johnny K9.
And there's probably
dude. I don't know how people inject that stuff into your system.
Savage that thought he was
the best.
Person they ever saw, and, you know,
Macho Man is the most respectful Bruiser Bedlam. Yeah, we're up here. The great big ring in the sky, man. Can you dig it?
In my opinion, he was the baddest mother in the ring, and he had a good time doing what.
Yeah, he had a good time doing a lot of stuff there. Oh, is this very typical of the Vice? Oh, there's my cat. Like that would be it. See you.
What it is.
I like Lonnie Poffo's thing about his brother better.
Baddest mother in the ring, and he had a good time.
Yeah, we just heard this stuff. Is this on like Infinite Loop now? Let's see what's happening over here at the real website. Wow, wow, wow. Here we go again.
Johnny's death certainly doesn't bring closure. A horrible double murder is still wide open.
So here, I'm going to end this. So I'll see what happens on the other stream. But, yeah. Again, fairly thing. John Morrison, I will figure out what a StreamYard is. And maybe I will bring in guests. Because I know Bum Slicks has always been wanting to do that. I'm sure I could get a few other people on too. I just have to figure out stuff. But MLW. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Thank you very much to John Morrison. You'll be getting your thank you video shortly. He couldn't be another guy as he's covered in freaking his own blood. That's insane. You know, just like, dude, he started joking with Cornette, trying to break a beer bottle over his head. That's hilarious. Just that was pretty cool. So, I'll see you folks later. Bye. Where do I end this now? That's right. Ah, there's that button. Magic button.